3, 2.
Hello, my name is Eiji. I'm from Japan. I've been in Canada for 4 years, Vancouver area. It was pretty much like this. All of a sudden, I lived in many parts of the world. I mean, I traveled more for my business and fun. And what I knew is we, including my family back there in Japan, Tokyo, was we were living in a fish tank with one kind of fish, mainly. But I wanted my kids to see the whole world, big ocean, swim freely, no invisible wall right there or the ceiling, and meet all kinds of fish, other fish, and then so that you're not the best yet in anything. What I mean is, for instance, I was pretty good at sports and I was easily #1 in the school. I could have believed that I'm the king, but no, in the whole world I have nothing. Anyway, the limitless place and many different kinds of people from all over the world all together, and without having to join UN, United Nations or something. You go to school, you're sitting next to that person from that country, and then you're across from somebody from the other part of the continent. Anyway, that's the best education, because my belief of education is being becoming a person who helps people, who helps the nature, who helps animals, and make the world a better place. Unless you know the extreme end, to the west, to east, and north to south, you won't do a good job. For instance, it's not just my country, Japan, but any other country. You tend to hear that, let's make our country the best place. How about the other place? I still believe in We Are the World in 1984. Quincy Jones and Michael Jackson, Bruce Springsteen, they all got together and said, we got to change, and we are the world. Just about a few weeks ago, we had this Pyeongchang Olympics, and they were counting the number of gold medals, but fine. But to me, I wish I was in the imaginary world. I was living in the imaginary world. I would say, well, if I were the Olympics committee, all the teams are international, so that there's no national flag and then national anthems. All the songs are We Are the World. And you don't need to, again, music or fashion, movies, schools, education, which is to create the peace. But each time Olympics is held, I see more hostility. I see more, okay, next year we're gonna revenge. Oh, no, you don't need to hate, sports is to make friends. But anyway, I think I'm getting those. But each time we have international events, we have to be better. We have to be kinder. We have to be more thoughtful. So, and back to why am I in Canada? I, again, traveled. I was on the plane for over 900 times, traveling all over the world. And then after visiting all these places, I like Scandinavian countries, really, very much. They are very good. However, they speak Norwegian and Swedish. Sorry, Norwegian people. But here in Canada, they speak English. And it's also in the north. And we are not saying we are the #1 country, that kind of thing. We are saying, let's have refugees, let's help each other, let's be happy. And this is the ideal place. And if I go more into the details, I chose Vancouver because I cannot stand snow too much. I mean, I cannot stand too much snow. That's what I meant. Anyway, really ideal place. Coming from a country where just, same old Stone Age school is going on in the system. We want creativity, happiness, harmony,
Really good.
Thank you.
Really good.
That's hard to edit.
No, there's lots in there.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about
Yeah.
your boxing program and
that's
how that
right.
started. And
That's right. Yeah.
go for it.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Back in Tokyo, I was a professional boxer, and later I became the coach, a trainer, and I'm working in the corner for international boxing fights, title fights, and all that. And my belief is, before you're a boxer or any sportsman or musician or teacher or driver, doesn't matter. Before you're anybody, you have to be the best person, best human being in the world. That's number one. So when I teach boxing, I teach peace. And thanks to boxing, such a brutal, extreme sports, I got killed about 3 times. This is really mentally, I guess. Physically, I'm still alive. I'm eating and walking. But I thank boxing for killing me a couple of times, meaning I can start my life all over again. And then the second life, third life, I don't have to live for my own purposes. I mean, my own goals. I did that. I lived up my life a couple of times. I'm lucky. I'm living the third life now, where I can naturally think. I can naturally think.
That's okay. Is that a phone or is it a?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
That's okay.
It's a broken sleep.